Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy with another boot unboxing. This is a pair of MTOs from TLB Mallorca. As I think about what I've looked at for 2022 and what wanted to be different, it was really a focus on the MTO. And I really want to do a lot of mixes with suede and calf. And if I look through my boot collection today, I only have two pairs of field boots that mix suede and calf. And so I wanted to do some again. I have one pair with kudu and hash gray and one pair with just calf and calf. And I really want to mix it up. I've got some really interesting things coming. But as I was on TLB's site, I decided to try a particular one that I'm pretty excited about. So here we go. Now, this unboxing, this is the first time I've done this. Now, I wanted to change the last on this boot. So this boot normally comes on the Goya last, which I am familiar with. And I decided to do this on the Picasso last, which is usually reserved for their Oxfords. And so I did that here. You can see I chose a medallion, which I don't normally do. This is in a Vegano calf. And I did it with 4 eyelets. 4 eyelets, 4 speed hooks, and just a very exciting shoe. Now the back here, they don't have the normal pattern on the back strap here, but it is a very interesting, very classic design of the derby. And again, very happy with the way these came out. The sole work for TLB is incredible, as it always is. And I was a little spooked at the beginning because it said 9 on the box, but this says 9.5 on the boot. The shoe tree is a 9, so but it doesn't matter as long as it says it right there. I am 100% good. So there is that very cool medallion, very different. A lot of times medallions, they won't have this piece here, and it'll just kind of look like the ram's head. Here they closed it off. I really like that, and I thought it'd be fun, especially as I put a high shine on this. This is Vegano leather, which my TLB Artista Vegano shoes are actually on the Picasso last. So this is the same last, but in a boot. And those don't have medallions, so these do. I'm real excited to see how that shines up. And I know the Vegano shines really well on its own, and it ages really well. And I thought a navy example would be a lot of fun. And of course, with the navy suede, it just really pops out very subtly. You know, if I'd gone with a big contrast here, I think that it would be a different level of formality, but I think I can get away with these both dressed up and dressed down. And of course, the leather soles, I just really like the way these came out. Very classic, very clean, really nice finishing. You know, the waist is, you know, not what you'd see on the high-end shoes, but it is still very nicely done. You could see a lot of time was spent on it, but it is stitched on the top. And the heels, also not a super thin heel pad, heel stack, but very nicely done. You know, for the price, and I think that that's an important thing to consider, you know, for $500, $600 boots, you can expect one thing. For $1,000 boots, you can expect something totally different. And, you know, the more I get into this, the more I start to see those differences. And it excites me, and I really do enjoy it. It's part of why I'm into the collecting of these really fun pieces of art and really just wearable art. So love the way it comes out. Straight heels, no pitch. This is very clean. Now, I didn't do museum calf. They didn't have like a navy museum calf that I liked. So I just went with the Vegano. I thought that that was the closest color to the suede. And I really do like the way the suede is here. It's just extremely soft. Love the way that came out. So that is the unboxing. And I think it looks great. I think the Picasso last really separates it out. It's not round, it's very chiseled. And I think that there's going to be a great addition to the collection. So thanks for watching. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy. I'm out.